Today you're going to make a word cloud, and I'm going to first give you the directions on how to access Wordle and then how to make a word cloud from there. For today I put the Wordle link on Edmodo, but if you know the address you can go to at any time. Keep in mind you can use Wordle for your other classes if you have a project, something like that. All you need to do is go to Wordeldirections.net. There's two ways to make a Wordle. I'm going to have you guys do it the advanced way. When you use the advanced button, it's going to ask you to type in a word and then a colon and then a numerical value afterwards. So to give you an example, I'm going to type in my first name, Gary, put a colon in there, and then put in a numerical value of 500. The larger the number, the greater the size of the word inside the word cloud. I'm going to type in teacher, and actually I'm going to do family. And I got to put a colon in there. If you don't put a colon in, it won't work. You do not put a space in there either. That'll mess up the word cloud. So, and then we'll type in hockey, because I love playing and coaching hockey. 200. And then some of my favorites, we'll put in pizza. Oops, I got two colons in there. That's not going to work. You get the general idea. All right. When you click go, your word cloud will appear. Now, notice my name is larger than the rest of them because that's the value. Now you can change the color in the background a lot of different ways. You can just use the random button, okay, and pick the color that you want. There's also a bunch of pull down options that I'm not going to go through. I'll let you experiment and you can do however you want to do it. You can pick color themes, you can pick layouts, you can change the font. You guys do that on your own. The pull downs work just like any other pull down menu. Now here's the cool thing. When you're done with this, what you can do is you can do a screen capture and save it as an image. Last year with Windows XP, you had to copy, do a screen capture, paste it into the Paint program, and then you had to do a save as a JPEG. Now with Windows 7 it's a little bit easier. You'll click on Start, and this is new to some of you, and you'll click on All Programs, so I want you to listen. If you go to Accessories, you'll have a whole bunch of accessories, one of which is a snipping tool. When you select the snipping tool, you get this window. It says drag your cursor around the area you want to capture. Now, I probably should have said this before, but notice I can see my entire Wordle here. All right? You might have to change your screen before you get the snipping tool to shrink down the area so you can see your entire Wordle. So I'm going to just click and drag it, and you can see that I'm selected this area. Then you'll be prompted to save it with this window here. Now if you don't like what you've captured, you can go back to new and do it again. All right? Then you're just going to save it to your desktop, and I want you to save it to your desktop for now. Name it, name Wordle, and then click save. Okay? Now I'll minimize my screen. Here's the cool thing. Those of you who did this with me last year, this is like way better. I named this Name Wordle, right? Where is it? There we go. Right click, and I want you to basically select Save as Desktop Background. And then I've saved it, and I've already done it. So, oh, actually, no, this is the one here. Save as Desktop Background. Boom, there you go. All right, so you'll have your own personalized computer screen with your name on it. How cool is that? Now, the other thing, this is a graded assignment, so the other thing you're going to have to do with your Wordle is you're going to have to turn it in as well. So you'll go back to your screen for Wordle. All right, and it's going to ask you to save it to the public gallery. You'll click on Save to Public Gallery when you're done with it. Keep it untitled and keep it anonymous. This might be new to you guys too. You'll click OK. It'll take a couple seconds. It'll say, in the future, if you would like to delete this Wordle, you'll use this URL. Okay? What you're going to do basically is scroll down, and it says paste this code into your blog or home page. If you want to delete it, that's the URL that you will use. What I'm going to have you guys do is you will copy this embed code, copy it, and then you will go to Edmodo, and you will turn it in by pasting it in the turn-in box. Make sense? Then I can grade it as well. Now that you know how to make a Wordle, here's the directions for today's lesson. You'll also notice that underneath the Wordle link are the word cloud directions document. You do not need to save this, just open it up, and everything is spelled out there for you. I'm not going to read this to you. You guys can pretty much read it yourself. What I need you to understand is that you need to have a bunch of words on your Wordle. The largest word should be your name. That way it's easily identifiable on your screen. And then you need to pick 3 words for 3 categories. I've color-coded them for you. Things that are very important to you, at least 5. That'll be set to the size of 200. Words that describe you. I'll give you a list tomorrow. It's an adjective list of words that describe you. And then your hobbies and interests. That'll be 75. You can put in as many as you want. I want very, very, very busy Wordles. So essentially, you will do this in Word using this format. So you don't need to save this document, but you do need to open up a new Word document and type the words into Word first, because then you'll be able to identify if you've misspelled a word or anything like that. Compound words need to be set up all as one word. Otherwise, the Wordle will be broken. It either won't allow you to post it that way. You'll get an error, or it'll break up the word into different sections. And I can't be honest with you, I can't remember which it does. So I've capitalized all of the words. You should do the same format. So essentially, you should have a Word document when you're done that has all of your descriptions about you, your interests, and 5 things, and of course your name at 400. Okay? Do not use your last name on this. I just want your first name. All right, so you guys should be able to go to town on this. You're using the video cast for the first time without me. My expectation is that you'll be ready to roll and have your desktop changed. Again, don't forget to submit this in the turn-in section of Edmodo as well.